So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and... It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal...
And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Owen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Benfica with the corner. They're first. And it's been taken short. That's a decent clearance. Kokchu. Koundé. Beckenbauer. That has been knocked clear. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he was alert to it. And he's there to get it away. Busquets did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
No, it's not getting there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Neymar. Benfica finding their passes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Passing nice and neat. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Corner number 2 then. Scholes plays it short. They've got to be quick to recover this. Kokchu. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Taken back almost at once. Cafu. Cafu carries the ball down the right. Back in once more. And he's there to clear it. And he's had a hit! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Sergio Busquets nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Mohamed Salah. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Passes short and sharp. Now it's Neymar. Mohamed Salah. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Benfica have their third corner. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. It's a good run down the right. Mbappe.
That was lovely, that. Arsenal really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
And it's Deco. Scholes. Looking for the run. That is lovely. Cafu. And reclaimed it in a trice. Haaland. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Costa Curta. Calhanoglu. Benfica looking to pass their way through. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good. Now the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Snyder. Up he goes! Superb goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Benfica can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Calhanoglu. Roberto Carlos. Deco. Oh, good read. Scholes. Now it's Owen.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, what a climb! And that has been clubbed away. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he's there to retrieve it. Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
And he's running through. And the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. Cafu. He gets big. He scores! And with that goal comes comfort. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Owen, that is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he's managed to get free. He rises! Kukçu. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Now it's Haaland. That's a sweet ball, that. Pinches it off him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Messi. Deco charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, smashing head! And it's come back out to him. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Erling Haaland.
Çalhanoğlu, Benfica are of course in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
23, Beckham.
Let's cut it out. And now they can clear their lines.
Number 17.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
In progress.
And here's the chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. Busquets is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Mbappe! Diaz. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 30, Messi. Number 6, Busquets. Coming on the field, number 14, Guti. Number 8, Targets.
Costa Curta.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about.
Pedro Neto! And he hits the net. Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
Benfica clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Number 9.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Adams producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pires clears.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
Hello everybody.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, obviously they'll be disappointed with the loss, but, you know, they'll be back on the training ground working.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Rafael Leao! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Zico. Zico. Nice interception, well timed.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Vlahovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Zico! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And it's Neymar. And here's Zico. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Well, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
And he's there to belt it away. Conte. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And here's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mohamed Salah. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. But they've got it again. Scholes. Vlahovic. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Flamengo look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Deco. Neymar. Oh, good ball. Hits one! Oh, here we go. Mohamed Salah. De Bruyne. Here's Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte. Can he put it away?
That's just playing it safe and simple. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Ruben Neves. Deco. Now it's Zico. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That has ended up in no man's land. He is through here. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Floated through. Ederson can pick that up.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Roberto Carlos. That is Conte. Del Piero. Shot a goal! And the volley. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means, and the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate, and so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Distributed tidily. And he gets rid in a hurry. A corner it is then. Flamengo with the corner, there first. Çalhanoğlu is there to clear. And they're quick to get it back. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Good strong hand by the keeper. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he thumps it clear. He's gone forward. Belletti. That was always going to be the keeper's. Back in possession and ready to go again. Looking for the run. Scholes looking to get on the end of this. Oh, great ball! Flamengo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Oh, it's Del Piero. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. That could spell trouble. He's had a hit! He's got a goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game...
Shapes to shoot! Mohamed Salah. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Rafael Leao unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Roberto Carlos looks to get on the end of this. And he's in on goal!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Conte. Now it's Del Piero. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, what a climb! And he has kept it out somehow.
Neymar.
Really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Roberto Carlos.
Flamengo couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rudiger. Belletti. Ball is over the line.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 2. Número 15. Número 7.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Vão dar os seus lugares a
Benfica are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Beckham. Conte. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good-looking ball.
Flamengo can afford to settle on seeing this.
Oh no, what has happened here? Rodrigo. Alvarez. Rafael Leao. Can he finish? Back when it goes. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Zico. And he's picked out the run. Roberto Carlos. Alvarez. Oh, no joy this time. Costa Curta. And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the new...